Good morning. We have a debate here about racism. We have the side A that is going to be speaking about their point of view from the society's point of view of how racism was caused by society. And we have side B, which represents the point of view that family created racism in its foundation. So side A, you have the floor.
Okay, basically our point of view is that racism is acquired through the experience of society as we grow up in the society we're supposed to live in. We learn about racism, classism, all the toxic things to our mind.
Also, the relationship we found here between racism and citizenship is that, for example, we have many people that think that a white person is superior to a black person just because their skin tone, and we don't see that is correct because everybody has the same chances of development and also to have a dignity of his own person.
Side B.
Okay, we find the part of that when we are children and we are little kids, racism is something that we are taught, and it's something that comes from our home and not from society. Because since we are little, we can define or identify what makes us different from other people.
And also it depends on where the color that you are, because sometimes you make friends of the same color that you are, and it is not because you are racism and you are thinking about that. It's just because you're born with it.
We base our position on a study that was made by Cambridge in 2015 that says that children are not born with racism because children do not have the capabilities to see that we're all different. To kids, we are all the same and we are all equal.
And also, as we read in class with the Jesper and Rosa reading, it said that children are born with blank minds. It means their minds are virgin, and with the process of growing, they learn many things, and one of them we mark as racism.
Okay. We investigated Jennifer Hochschild, and she said that racism is something that comes from when we are born. She says that racism does not belong to a product of supremacy. It's rather something that we're born with.
And also one clear example, it could be when you are a child and you want to color something, and you want, for example, you want to color a person, and you ask the teacher if she can give you, for example, a colored skin, and you identify colored skin for white people.
I want to ask a question. Supposing that I'm a child and I don't know what is racism, why should I discriminate someone if I don't know what racism is? And if I don't know what racism is, why should I discriminate the person?
Okay, it's for example, when you're a little kid and you don't know what is bad and what is good, and you do whatever you want. But when you grow up, you can conclude that some things that you done when you were little, they were bad things, even though you don't know it. You were still doing things that were not correct, and that's what happens with racism. Since kids are little, they can bother, or for example, if there's a group of white kids and a colored kid comes in, they're asking why he's different or why he has that skin tone, when we shouldn't be like that.
Well, and also we have the point of view of the Christian church that basically it states an old story of a God that had many childs, and one of them that was basically from where the black people came was cursed, and also his other ethnics, and that is why black people is being discriminated from that point of view of the Christian church.
We are going to create a conclusion. As my viewpoint, I think that after analyze all the arguments and counter arguments, I think that in general racism is something that we have to eradicate of our society, because we cannot like grow as a society or as a country with racism, and it's something that is very bad.
And relating racism with citizenship in our conclusion, we think that if we still have racism and if we don't try to eradicate it or at least diminish it, it's something that people don't respect other people's rights, and that it's what doesn't let society to grow up or to have like an advantage of other societies.
We do agree that society is something that backs up the whole humanity and doesn't let the society to fulfill its full potential, and we agree it's something that we need to start like really urgent.
Alright, so we have been, thank you for watching, and you have seen two different points of views of why racism exists and how it works, and well yeah, basically that's it.